What is up, guys? This is Andrew with MyWatchAddiction.com, and today we are going to take a look at a TSAO Baltimore. So as you guys are probably aware by now, I'm pretty heavily active on Kickstarter. And for the most part, all the watches that I like on Kickstarter, I go ahead and back, especially if I believe in the company. However, every once in a while, I miss a watch that I'm kicking myself after the fact on. And that's what we're actually going to take a look at today. So now, the TSAO Baltimore is a watch that was on Kickstarter that I completely overlooked, completely missed, don't even remember seeing it on Kickstarter, although I know it was a time that I was active with other Kickstarter projects, so I'm not sure quite how I did it. But my buddy over at his channel, Watchin', actually picked one up and has been raving about this watch ever since. Every time I hear him talk about this watch, he absolutely loves it. So started to take a look around to see if I could find one, and I haven't been able to find one relatively easily. Of course, I didn't look all that hard. So Watchin' did me a favor, and he said, you know what, let me send you my TSAO Baltimore so that you can take a look at it and see what you think about it. I know that it's something that he's been extremely excited to have in his collection, and he thinks it's something that I would like to have in my collection also, so he sent it over to me so we could take a look at it. This, I think, will definitively answer the question to me, did I really screw up by not backing that Kickstarter project? Before we get started though, guys, a couple quick things. Down there in the right-hand corner of the screen is that subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that guy if you have not already. Now let's go take a look and see what's on my wrist today. The watch of the day is that William Gregor dress watch that I received from my watchgang Black subscription for March 2018. So if we take a close-up look at this TSAO Baltimore, you'll notice right off the bat that it's just got a really clean design to it. That flat dial with those applied indices, I love the font that they used on those numbered indices, as well as those minute, hour, and second hands. And that, personally, with the black on polished stainless, with the red tip on that second hand, I think looks really sharp. Now, the TSAO Baltimore is 42 millimeters in diameter with a case thickness of 14 millimeters. Overall size is 50 millimeter lug to lug with a 20-inch strap size. Now, this strap is a leather strap that TSAO Baltimore, TSAO partnered with Clockwork Synergy to actually make these straps, but they did include this quick deployant clasp that has the logo right there on the clasp itself. Very nice quality. This leather in this strap to me is actually really nice, and it does have those quick release pins on the strap itself if you want to change it out to a different one. While we're back here, you can see that open case display back with the company logo right there on that weight. Now, this is an automatic watch. It's an automatic watch powered by a Miyota 9015 automatic movement. Now, the Miyota 9015 automatic movement has a 42-hour power reserve and can be charged roughly in 20 full rotations to fully charge this watch. So this watch has got an extremely solid and robust movement in it, a movement that is used quite often, and I have quite a few watches with that Miyota 9015 movement in it and have had no problems whatsoever. A couple of things that I really like about this watch, if I can get it in focus for you guys, and there you go. This does have a semi-domed sapphire crystal on it. I'm a huge fan of this kind of louvered case design. I think that is really sharp. overall, looking at this watch, I am definitely kicking myself for not backing this project or not seeing this project on Kickstarter, because it's my understanding that the Kickstarter backers, when they received this watch, received a watch box that came with an automatic watch winder as well. So that was, definitely check out Watchin's unboxing video of this particular watch if you haven't already, because that watch winder is a really, really neat addition to this watch. Overall, to me, it's just a really nice, clean, well-designed, well-built dress watch, in my estimation. So if we want to touch base real quick on how much this watch is going for, currently TSAO Baltimore is selling this watch on their website, which is tsaobaltimore.com. This watch is currently selling for $399. Now, when this watch was available on Kickstarter, which incidentally the Kickstarter campaign, or I'm sorry, the delivery on the Kickstarter campaign was roughly in December of 2017, to give you kind of an idea of when these guys were delivered. These guys were going for approximately $250, all the way up if you're a part of their super early bird or their early bird backers, about $250. Now, I jumped over to eBay real quick just to see if any of these guys were available, and there is a white dialed automatic that is available currently. It's the limited edition. Right now it's going for $385, or best offer for that white dialed version of this TSAO Baltimore. Personally, after having this watch in my hand and just feeling the build quality, both the leather strap as well as that case, that heavy duty case design with that stainless steel case, quite honestly, I would have no issues whatsoever if I paid $250 for this watch. I would be extremely stoked to have this watch in my collection. So the fact that one is posted for $385 or best offer does not surprise me at all. I can tell you that from having held this in my hand, TSAO Baltimore is not one of those companies that is playing the MSRP markup game. I think $399 for this watch is an extremely fair price for the build quality and for the parts that are used in this watch. So I commend them on that. It's kind of disheartening at times to see all of these companies playing the MSRP markup game and then discounting after the fact. So, you know, to Alan and the rest of the team over at TSAO Baltimore, you know, really good job on that. I've got a lot of respect for the company that does that. All right, guys, so that was the TSAO Baltimore. This is definitely a watch that I completely overlooked. It's a watch that I am definitely gonna have to think twice about sending this one back to Watchin, because this is a really, really nice watch, and it's something that I would love to have in my collection. So if any of you guys out there have a TSAO Baltimore that you are looking to trade, hit me up, because I'm sure Watchin wants his back. Just not sure when he's gonna get it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for checking out this video and sticking around. If you stick around a little bit longer, I'll post up some close-up pictures of this TSAO Baltimore. And as always, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, post them up in the comments below. If you need to get a hold of me, reach out to me at mywatchaddiction.com. And finally, every day you can see what's on my wrist by following us on Instagram at Instagram/watchaddiction.us. Thank you, guys, and have a great week.